hopefully it'll be 60 minutes. So. Oh, good evening, everyone. We are at the Victus Racer League, the F2 League, live exclusive. Well, I say live exclusive. It's we've just had some technical issues with the stream. We are pre-recording it now, so we can get the race fully and up to speed itself. So bear with me a sec, guys.
You there, man?
Just do it as normal, mate. All right. Right, we're going to keep going as normal.
Okay.
So, we do apologise, we're just getting ourselves ready for this wet weather conditions at the Mexican Grand Prix. Let's hope we see some more action galore. And we're about to kick off. We've got 5 red lights, and we are... Go, go, go! Who's had the great start? Looks like Stefan had a great qualifying. He's at the first place. And a few people have had drop down position. We might have 3 wide. We've got a 3 wide scenario. And unbelievable stuff. We've got about 4 wide. What is going on? This is absolutely mad stuff. Absolutely mad. They're coming up to the first corner. Try and keep it cool and calm on the intermediate tyres. I tell you what a start at the F2 League for the PlayStation platform. Oh, what's happened? What's happened, Phil?
I saw a bend fence there from somebody. I'm not sure who it was, but it was definitely white. So I'm thinking a Haas maybe, or somebody's lost a bit of wing.
Lost me a debris, are you saying, sorry?
Yeah. Sorry, yeah, and an M fence went flying up in the air. So.
Yeah, we've got yellow flags.
Flag.
Yeah, we've got yellow flags, sectors 1 and 2. And what? Oh, Mr. Steen made the move. Into passing Banzor, but Banzor's got himself back into 8th place. What a move! What a move there from him. And who are you watching so far, Phil?
I think I'm just watching at the back the Haas and the Alfa Romeo. I think the wing end fence was from CJ Hayes. He's got one side missing, so guessing he's going to have to pit.
Yeah, so unfortunately for him, he'll have to try and pit as quickly as possible.
Though, actually, sorry, Aqualan has got the other end of his end fence missing, so a pair of them probably going to be going in here.
It might be, but there's a few drivers have had a bit of a moment at turn 17, and we got 2 wide. We got 2 wide between Ahmed and Hulk. Is it Ahmed and Hulk? Yeah, Ahmed and Hulk. And I tell you what, that is a great move there from Hulk, just at the nick of time after turn 17. And this is absolutely insane stuff, and so much bounce galore. It was Jumper Lion.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I think Jumper Lion is not in this car, unfortunately. So hopefully he'll try and get bounced back into the race quickly as possible. But at the moment, we're still watching from Wojtek's point of view, trying to close in on Mr. Steen for 10th place. But Stefan's still in the lead in first. We've got Rimp in second. We've got Hubberstone in third. Speed Queen in fourth. Jumper Lion in fifth. Yeah, Jumper Lion's in fifth. Yellow flag set to 2. Are you watching so far?
I was just looking at the Speed Queen Jumper Line, and you got Bills as well. This is going to get very tasty with these 4 here in a minute, I think. I don't know whether Humblestone's got any damage, but he's dropped off 2.7 seconds off Rimpy, and I think the guys behind are catching him up.
So we're just trying to wait and see. They're coming up through. I bet these guys wanted the DRS as much as possible now, especially with the straight line speed. We're just waiting to see how Bills can try and close in on Jumper Lion in 5th place. We also got a bit of a battle behind for Nightshades and Banzorg for 7th and 8th place. So much battles galore. We just cannot lose it completely. Hopefully we'll try and give you all the best action as well. And it looks like Bills is going to try and make the move on to Jumper Lion into 5th. He might have an opportunity, or he might do it. No,
I think he's thought better of it.
I thought he was going to go for it there, Phil. I thought he was going to go for that moment, but so far at lap 3 of 36, so far Stefan's still in the lead in first, but so much battles galore probably from 3rd place.
Yeah, the top 2 have definitely pulled away now. They've broken gone. But I mean, Rimpy's keeping him honest there with just under a second. So
well, it was just under a second, but it was over, and then he's just got himself under. So he must have heard us massively. So we're just waiting to see how Bills can try and close in on Jumper Lion again. We might have. We would have loved it if we had the DRS. We might have a 6-car battle for 3rd place. That is going to be mad.
Yeah, I think Nightshades and Bangs can join in with this little party here by the look of it.
Yeah, just waiting to see. Well, to be fair, Nightshades needs to try and push, and he is again pushing into Bills as quickly as possible. But still watching it from Bills' side, try and see from his point of view, going straight on. So, he's just getting closer and closer to Jumper Lion. But who are you watching so far, Phil?
I was just on board with Humbo's down there, just seeing if he's got any damage, but I can't really see any, so maybe he just doesn't have the pace on the inters at the moment. Maybe he went for a bit of a... Well, I mean, we're not entirely sure of the weather either, are we, though? So we're not sure whether it's going to clear up. Whether the people have opted for a drier strategy, hoping the rain ends and we get a dry track.
Well, we'll have to find out and see what's going to happen so far, but overall this is going to be one of the best battles we've ever, well, I say we've ever had, but this is the first race. But it's absolutely insane start from two newcomers already in the top two, and also you got Hubblestone trying to defend.
Right on the back of Wojtek now, Mount.
Okay, so we're just going to watch Hulk try and battle out with Wojtek for 10.
Nightshade and Bangzoid are going into the stadium side by side.
What happened there? What happened there, Phil?
Nightshade and Bangzoid just going into the stadium. They were side, or Mr. Steen, sorry, they were side by side, and Bangzoid is pitted. That's early.
He might have had front wing damage from that
Yeah, let's see.
So just watching Nightshade, he's already got the first lot of the penalties, as we were mentioning about earlier on, from the race itself. And to be fair, though, it's just going to be mad stuff. Good evening.
Yeah, it was a new wing for Bangzoid, mate.
It was a new wings. Yeah, I kind of guessed that because it was way too early for the intermediates to kick in. But overall, it's just going to be mad stuff. And it looks like Rimp. I'm going to have to look at Rimp to try and close in on Stefan, who's in this battle through the S's now. Oh, we might have a good battle for the top two, but unless you notice any other battles from the battles that we've seen, actually, the top two. And then we also got 4th, 5th and 6th. We've got 7th.
Got 8th, 9th and 10th as well. We're all getting together.
It's the knock-on effect, isn't it? Yeah. Following through. We hopefully try and get a lot more battles that we have ever seen. And we're just watching from Rimp's point of view. Rimp is trying to close in through the slipstream, trying to get a bit of the slipstream from Stefan's point of view on the Ferrari, but it looks like he's got more downforce, to be fair, but still nothing we could do for Rim to try and close the gap. But he is getting yellow flags set to 2. That is Ahmed, I think. You are right, Phil. That is Ahmed. Just try and see if there's any action. Try and see if
Wojtek, Mr. Steen Wojtek Hulkenberger battle's getting quite tasty as well.
We'll go to that in a minute, but it's still the battle for the top two, still heated up. The two newcomers of the Invictus Racer League, the F2 League on the PlayStation platform. But yeah, it should be fantastic stuff. Please make sure you check out and subscribe to the YouTube channel for all the latest live races coming up soon. And we also got the F3 and F4 turning up on tomorrow night at the Wednesday night at 10 p.m. 8 p.m. Sorry. And then we also got the Performance League on the PS4 side. The PS side for on the Thursday night at 8 p.m. And we also got Xbox and the PC to come as well. We're just watching Rimp still can't get close to Stefan. What does he have to do, Phil?
I think he's going to have to get him, like you say, it looks like he's carrying more downforce. So I think he's going to have to try and work a way out of getting him through this back sector somehow. Hopefully push him into a mistake, as Beck's just picked up 3 seconds. Yeah, so
Nightshade's Beck.
Just past Mr. Steen.
Oh, okay, so was it a good move? Was it a good move there from Wojtek?
Down the main straight into that first chicane at the end of the main straight, just got him just before he came in there.
Brilliant stuff.
And back. We can see if we can line up.
Cool. Let's see if Mr. Steve can try and defend against the Hulk. But as you can see from the back of the car, Hulk was trying to get closer and closer to Mr. Steen. But the tyre wear with the intermediates, normally you can do the 2-stop. 3-stop is a little bit like you will have to be very lucky with the safety car itself, but at this moment in time I can't see that happening. Ahmed has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Okay. So just waiting. So we've got 4 drivers in the penalties, which they did not want to do during this stage at the Mexican Grand Prix. But looking at this now, Wojtek is slowly pulling away.
Really close now.
Who was that, sorry?
Rimpong Stefan, it's really close now on the main straight, closer than he's been. But yeah, he just hasn't got the straight line speed.
He hasn't got the straight line speed at all, but it looks like he's got more cornering, to be fair, than the straight line. But looks like Mr. Steve's going to the pits, which I'm guessing would be his first pit stop for probably the 3 stop, I would assume. Or maybe lucky to have the 2 stop, but we might have another battle between 4th, 5th and 6th, between Speed Queen, Jumping Lion and Bills.
Oh, Bills nearly went for it there.
But it's going for, you need not too much of a risk, but you want to try and make a good impression and try and get a good result, but try not to like cause anything to ruin that big points opportunity, as I always say. But at this moment in time, we're on lap 8 of 36 of the Vintage Race League, the F2 League, and we're live and exclusive with you guys as well for the Vintage Race League, the F2, on the YouTube channel. So make sure you check, like and subscribe, and also make sure you follow all of the social media sites of Instagram and Twitter as well. J707, the American, has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple ones. Let's just have a quick look at the penalty scenario. Obviously, J707 is the only one who's got 2 lots of penalties. Well, the rest of the others that have got penalties, they've only got 3 seconds. Phil.
Okay, so the minute Bill's jumper line and has just got past the Speed Queen at the end, but he went for the outside move and she's managed to hold him off going into the first chicane. We've also got Bills there who's looking now as if he wants to make a move on jumper line and coming down to this tight left-hander. Is he going to make a move? No, stay in file.
See what we'll watch it from this point of view as well.
Yeah, I mean that's the main battle on the track at the minute, apart from obviously the 2 up front. But seems to be this. They're in the S's now. This seems to be where Rimpy is gaining time through the stadium, and then as soon as we get onto the back straight, Stefan just seems to be able to open it up again, just comfortable enough to hold on into the first corner.
Yeah, just wait and see what happens from this point of view. Just trying to see if everything goes okay, but looks like the battle with Jumper Lion trying to close in the gap to Speed Queen, but Bills.
Okay, Stefan's pitting.
Oh, okay, so Stefan, who was the leader.
Yeah.
So let's see. Obviously, with the intermediate conditions, it's not being very great for all the drivers itself. But hopefully, we'll try and get some more action galore from everyone's point of view. We've got about 26 laps remaining at this the Vintage Race League, the F2 League. We've Rimp in first, Hubberstone second, Speed Queen in third, Jumper Lion in fourth, Bills is in fifth, Nightshade's in sixth, Wojtek is in seventh, Hulk is in eighth, Beck is in ninth, Stefan is in 10th, Akrivan is in 11th, Banzorg is in 12th, Mr. Steen is in 13th, Token Ellis is in 14th, J707 is in 15th place, Ahmed is in 16th place, and CJ Hayes is in 17th place. Right, try and see if there's any other battles going on, but the only one I'm still seeing at the moment is from 3rd, 4th and 5th, unless you've seen anything different, Phil.
No, I mean Stefan's just come out of the pits and he's come out right behind Beck, so I should imagine he'll get him quite quickly. Especially with his straight line speed. But yeah, the main battle at the moment is the Jumper Line and Speed Queen, Jumper Line and Bills battle at the moment. So
yeah, just see this 3-car battle, and could be a 4th if no shows.
Ahmed and J707 and Talking Hills and CJ are all together, just coming into sector 2.
Oh my days! I've just seen that now. We've got that 4-car battle. That's a really good spot there, Phil. That's a really good spot. Can J707 try and defend against the Ferrari of Taking Ellis? I'm just speechless. Will the Ferrari make the move?
Yeah, I think he scared him there.
I would be, to be fair, from that scenario. It looks like Stefan's trying to defend against Beck, but Stefan's trying to make the move into 8th, and he makes the move perfectly. What a move there from Stefan, just at the end of the first corner, and of course the end of the first sector as well. You just don't know which one to pick.
Aqualan's got 3 seconds.
That's it. No, I do apologise if I said Aquafin. It's Aquanin. That's how I should have said it earlier on. But yeah, he's got another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. But like I said, the penalties is not being helpful at all with all the drivers itself. Do you agree?
Yeah. Bills has just picked up another 3 again. It's starting to happen again. They're building up.
Absolutely. So we're just.
I think Bills is going to be sick of the rear end of this McLaren. He's been stuck to it for a while now.
Well, to be fair though, if you can keep up with the pace of the drivers ahead, you've got a good opportunity to try. Well, spoke of the devil, he's going to the pits already.
That's it, yeah.
So this should be the pit stop for. Well, you would expect to be the intermediate tyres for their 1 stop or 2 stop. Would you say?
2 stop. You're doing another 12 on that, and then it stays wet. Another 12 takes you to the end.
Yeah, so 2 stops. Sorry, yeah, you are right there. So 2 stop with intermediates would be the best option. But I think that's what Rimp and Hubberstone and Speed Queen and Jambalaya are all doing, as well as Nightshades, for the ones who have not pitted yet. But Stefan is the only one that, out of the top 6, are still with the pits, as in coming out with the pits earlier on. But he should be good stuff there.
Now is he's got quite a gap to Nightshades, so he's got clean air to run in. So it'll be interesting to see when Rimp comes in what the difference is, because they were right next to each other.
Absolutely, and it looks like they're trying everything they can to produce the goods. But I'm quite impressed with some of the new drivers tonight, as well as the existing drivers in the F2 league. And obviously, you need to try and make good amends in the races itself. And some of the drivers like Rimp, who's just pitting now. You got Hubberstone, who we've known for many years of racing, Speed Queen, Jump and Iron, Nightshades. They're the ones I would expect them to hit the top 4 constantly. I would expect that I would see as well. But here we go. Can Jump and Iron try?
Go on, carry on. Sorry.
So that's all right. Jump and Iron coming in, try and make the move round the outside of for Speed Queen. Oh, beautiful move. Brilliant move there from Jumper Lion. That's a good move, to be fair, against Speed Queen. But will Speed Queen bounce back up to the end of the first sector? That's the most crucial point of it all. It looks like she's just drifting a bit behind now. So Jumper Lion will try and catch up to Hubberstone. But who are you watching so far, Phil?
Well, the Rimp Stefan battle. Rimp's come out in front of Stefan. He came out about 0.7 of a second in front of him, and has now started to slightly open that up. But so the overcuts worked. Yeah,
we haven't mentioned about the overcut or the undercut scenarios, depending on obviously the track conditions itself. But from your point of view, surely this is without doubt the best he's done so far, Stefan, to try and get ahead of the pack, who should be at the edge of their seat with the lives of their tyre wear.
Yeah, I was just thinking that Rimp maybe. I thought Stefan was jumping, but seeing as he was ahead out and before he went in the pits, but obviously I don't know whether he got held up behind Beck for very long. Stefan, I didn't see, but he's pulling. Rimp is pulling away at the moment.
Absolutely, and Mr. Steen's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, so I'm just hoping we don't get any more penalties from everyone else, because it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 8 drivers out of 17 who have had the penalties at least 3 seconds of time at the Autodromos Hermanos Rodriguez. Hulkenberger's got the fastest lap of the race with 1:27.762, so that's a good time on the intermediates. But to me, obviously, is it me or is it looks like it's still raining, obviously, but is it stopped a bit here? No, it looks like no.
Let me go on board with somebody. I think it's less than it was at the beginning, Matt. Yeah, I think you're definitely right. I think it still is raining, but I think it's definitely lighter.
Definitely lighter. Okay, so we'll just wait and see from everyone's point of view. I'm not sure if we are going to get the weather scenarios to find out if we.
Bills are on the back of Beck's going through the S's at the moment.
Oh, okay. We're watching that live and exclusive for you guys. So we're just watching Bills try and make the move on to Beck. No, he doesn't. He's trying to keep it cool and calm, but still. They're going through the baseball ground section. Still, I think this is the only battle we've got so far with 2/10 of. Oh my God! Look at this, Bills. Bills going to try and make the move on to Beck. Oh, the back end just went for Bills, but Beck is trying to. Oh, go on, Phil. You carry on with the commentary for this.
He had the overtake on, but he just ran out of hers just at that point there where he needed it. I think that's why the back end stepped out as well. So he was unable to do it there.
So that's just trying to.
Beck's got 70% ERS, so he's playing it canny there.
But he goes side by side. They're too wide coming to the end of the first sector. It looks like Beck. Oh, Bills could have the opportunity to make the move on the inside. Oh, no. Oh, beautiful move. Brilliant move there from Bills, but no, Bex is back in. Beck is trying to get back into this. That was mad. That was mad stuff there from Bills, but just about managed. And what a move! Did you see that?
I did, and unfortunately, while we were watching that, Stefan's disconnected. He's left the session.
Okay, so hopefully Stefan will try and bounce back. But while we're watching that, we've got the standings of the drivers that are the biggest movers and the biggest losers. Biggest movers and biggest not losers, shall we say? I can't say that, but it's more about biggest drop. Pretty much, that's it. Stefan's finding himself back in. Humberstone's the biggest mover at the moment with 5 positions from 6th to 1st. And then we've got Stefan, and also Mr. Steen are with 5 places dropped from their original positions itself. But still, it's been a good race. Do you agree?
Yeah, it's a good race in the wet so far. They're doing really well. Obviously, our top 4 haven't pitted yet, but it'd be interesting to see if Humberstone can come out in front of Bills. I think Stefan, as long as he can get back up to speed, will be safe. Do you know what the net losses for a pit are, Mark? Any idea?
Normally about 22 to 25 seconds pit stop. Normally,
okay.
Normally that's what the average would be. But right. Unless it was Silverstone, which is over 30, well, it's about 30 seconds. That's the longest pit stops. So we're just waiting for Banzor trying to close the gap.
Was it? Unfortunately, there you go. Now it started doing it. That's a weird glitch. I haven't got any interval times at the moment.
So we're due to mistaken on the intermediate interval times. It just did not appear for some strange reason. So hopefully we'll try and get that slowed in.
Coming back slowly.
Yeah, absolutely. And looks like Nightshades is going to the pits. So I think this could be his one and only pit stop. Could we see the one stop happening?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think these Speed Queen Jump Line and Humber are doing the same? They're going to do the one stop?
I wouldn't be surprised, and I think that could be the way forward. And oh my God, Nightshade's just come out.
Yeah, Nightshade's that gaggle.
Oh, this is mad. Has he done it? No.
I thought he was getting round then. Oh.
That was a brilliant move. That was a brilliant move there from Nightshade.
Yeah.
And it looks like Wojtek has made the move on Banzorg. Oh no, there's been a crash! There's been a crash!
I didn't see it, Mel.
I saw it. The 2 drivers were in contact with each other. It looked like Wojtek thought he had enough to get ahead, but it did not. Obviously, we'll have to look at it again in more detail, but it was all of a sudden quick. But To me, it's just mad
Hulkenberg
stuff.
needs to be careful here. Banzorg's got really bad damage. He's really slow.
Yeah, but with the Delta, it's the Delta. He should. All the drivers
Oh,
should
we're
be.
on safety car. Sorry, I missed that completely.
It's all right. It's all right. Unless I'm mistaken, the rain has stopped, and some drivers are gambling on the mediums already.
Already? Okay.
Yeah, some of the drivers have all gambled on the mediums and the softs.
Oh, yes, CJ Hayes is, yeah.
Looks like Humberstone, John Belian, and Speed Queen have all gambled on the dry tyres.
Do you know what? This could be inspired, though, if they... I mean, what are we going to be behind the safety car for 3-4 laps, maybe?
Roughly, with the safety car, as long as everyone else is intact, it's normally between 3... Yeah, you might be right, 3 to 4 laps itself. But that is impressive stuff, to be fair. Really, really impressive.
So some people are still taking the inters. This is going to be well interesting on the restart now with this mix.
So, okay, are we going to see a different... well, we started off with Stefan in pole position. He's in 7th place at the moment. Rimp is still in the intermediates with 4 laps of the intermediate tyres. Humberstone is in 2nd. John Belian is in 3rd. Bills is in 4th. Speed Queen is in 5th. Nice Chase is in 6th. Stefan is in 7th. Beck is in 8th. Hulk is in 9th. Mr. Steen is in 10th. Banzorg is in 11th. Ahmed is in 12th. Aquinin is in 13th. Taken Ellis is in 14th. J707J is in 15th place. CJ Hayes is in 16th. And Wojtek is the only casualty of the DNF in tonight's race. So, Phil, like I said, while we're looking for... Well, what would you expect for the race for, like, itself for...
someone spun their back. Oh,
yeah?
He's got it going again. I don't think there's any damage, but...
Okay, so what actually happened there, Phil?
I think he just caught it on the curb in the S's and just ended up spinning sort of 90 degrees. He didn't hit anything, so I think he's all good.
So just wait and see.
So this is interesting. So Rimp and Jumper Island have both gone soft. Do you think that's going to make it to the end, Mel?
The softs should last about... Well, the softs should only last about 12 laps, I would...
yeah, that's what I was thinking, yeah.
But I might be 100%, I might be wrong, but the way that they were doing the tyre management on the intermediates, I will not be surprised if they gambled on those softs all the way to the end, but their tyre wear will be gone by probably about lap 30 to 32, they'll go at some point.
Yeah, I mean, last week's practice race, I had trouble, but I mean, obviously these guys are oh no, sorry, one league above me now, but I struggled after 10 laps on the softie. We're getting a bit squirrely through these S's. I was feeling it, you know, where it carries on the movement after you finish turning.
Yeah.
I was getting that after 10 laps. It was really dicey, so it's going to be really interesting to see if they can hang on.
To be fair though, with because don't forget the track is still damp on some occasions, so it will still be like cold. So it might be enough. It might be enough actually until the track gets drier. That's where the pressure. That's where the pressure will be. But
yeah,
from your point of view, it might be that their tyre wear can go a bit longer. But the safety car is actually helping those drivers in the softs. But then again, it could be the team that made a massive mistake. We don't know. We don't know about that.
Yes. Yeah.
So if it was hit the softs, that's a massive mistake from the team itself, but overall we can't do anything about it.
I suppose once they're on, if you do it again, if you pit again, you're going to drop right down the order, aren't you?
Yeah, I think the only time the soft drivers that are John Belian and Rimp, those are the two that will be the ones that will probably need another safety car to try and cool those tyres as much as possible. Yeah. That's the only problem, to be fair. But if you was them, If you was them though, Phil, what do you think in their minds would they have to do to try and keep that soft tyre as going as much as possible? Because the medium tyre is going to kick off as soon as we back up and live racing as well.
I think, like you say, I think they've got to hope for another safety car, really. I can't, well, unless they're really good at managing tyre wear. We're talking 15, 14 laps. It's going to be, you're going to be right on the edge.
Yeah,
or I would be right on the edge. Yeah, the safety car's going in now, so...
So we're just going to wait and see. So if I was Hubbardstone now...
3 people still on Inters.
That's risky. That is risky, to be fair. But they may know more than what we know, to be fair. So let's see if Hubbardstone can try and bunch up the drivers to try and obviously let the safety car get back in and try and get a good exit. And that's what he needs to do. Hubbardstone looks like he has got a good exit. No, he's slowed down a little bit. Oh, his back end is gone.
Yeah. Oh, I think he's going to get done by jumper line at the end of the straight.
And it looks like Nightshades had jumped Speed Queen. Oh my god, we're going to have 2 wide. We might have a 2 wide, two wides at one point. And now we might have 3 if Nightshades can try and get onto the edge. But he doesn't. He looks like jumper line has made the move perfectly. But Nightshades on the intermediates is still going. Nightshades has made the move into second. What a move! What a move there from Nightshades. That is brilliant stuff. And unless I'm mistaken, I mean, in the next few laps, let's see if the track can hold on with these intermediates. But this is under pressure from the drivers itself.
Is on the right tyre at the moment.
I don't know, because the track, there's no wet patches anymore.
It looks dry from the driver's point of view.
So he will be, again, I don't know whether he knows more than what we know of the weather conditions, because it could be like, I don't know, it's very hard to call. At the moment we've got Hubbardstone and Speed Queen battling out for 3rd and 4th, but we're still battling out for the 1st and 2nd, watching live and exclusive for you guys. And also we've got Stefan, Bills and Beck battling out. Actually, we're going to have a look at, oh my days, Beck just holding on. It looks like Bill's just holding on, to be fair, against Beck. We got a 4-car battle between Stefan, Bills, Beck and Hulkenberger, and also Mr. Steve joining the party as well. But Rimp has got into 4th now. Speed Queen's dropped down to 5th. I'm not sure exactly what's happened. Oh no! There's a crash! There's been a crash at turn 17. Beck has lost it at the last corner. Did you see that, Phil?
No.
Oh no, he can't make a mistake. He surely has got front wing damage. Yeah, he's lost a bit of front wing damage on the right side, so he will have to go back into the pits at some point. But he's having a bit battle between himself and Mr. Steed. Oh, okay, no, that was the lapped car. I thought that was Mr. Steed. Speed Queen.
I think that lapped car's caused a bit of problem on the restart for Rimp. I think he got a 5-second penalty for hitting CJ Hayes, and then that group from Rimp back with Stefan and Bills and that seemed to not be able to go.
Oh, okay.
I think that's why there's such a massive gap between 2nd and 3rd and 4th right now.
Yeah, it's mad on here, to be fair. We've got about 14 laps remaining on this epic F8 on the epic F2 league, on the Invictus Racer League, the PlayStation platform. Beck's dropped down to 11th because of his front wing damage.
Nightshades is in.
Nightshades is in. Nightshades is in. Okay, so do you think he was gambling to see if the wets can hold on? DRS is now enabled, so we will have, hopefully, overtakes perfectly on the DRS straights.
Rimp's closing in on Humbo, so
go on, Phil. Let's see what you're going to do from this point of view.
He didn't have the paces into the chicane. He's gonna. I don't know if he's got DRS at the moment. He's got DRS just here. No, he hasn't got DRS at the moment. He's going around the outside though. Is he going to have enough pace? Oh, yeah, makes the move. Yeah, he's up into 2nd place. So now he'll be hoping, there's him and Jumper Line are hoping that they can pull a gap on these medium runners, because either they're going to have to really manage their tyres or they're going to have to pit again.
I'm not sure what's happened from that point of view, but fair play to Rimp for making the move onto Humberstone. But then again, hopefully the softs should last as much as possible, but he'll be under a lot of pressure from Humberstone in the next few laps if those soft tyres are going to kick off now and again. But
he is carrying a 5-second penalty now, though, as well. Though.
Oh, okay, so he's carrying 5-second penalty. Yeah, 5-second penalty. Speed Queen's got a 5-second penalty. Bills has got 9 seconds worth of penalties. Aquinin has got 6 seconds worth of penalties. Ahmed has got 6 seconds. Beck's 9 seconds. And J707 has got 6 seconds. CJ Hayes has got 11 seconds. Only Banzor, Mr. Steen, and Nightshades have all got the 3 seconds. Oh, what's happened? What's happened?
Ahmed just coming into the stadium, just dived down the inside of Taking Hills and gets the move done. Didn't wait for the straight, went for it in the stadium section as he entered the stadium.
Oh, okay. That's fair play to Ahmed, who's on his trying to produce the goods at the Invictus West League, the F2 League. But I was surprised that he didn't get caught up with. I'm surprised he didn't get caught up with the slipstream from Taking Ellis and Beck but Beck is really pushing Taking Ellis as much as possible. But
yeah, Taking Ellis was just went too wide there. He's just picked up another 3.
Ooh, okay, so at the moment, I'm going to say this now. Fair play to Jumper Lion, Humberstone, Stefan, and Hulk. They're the only ones who have had no penalties so far. Beck's going to try and make the move on it. Oh, I thought he was going to try and make the move on the inside, but he's still keeping going. But he's teasing us. He's absolutely teasing us. But Bills could have had a chance of closing in on Stefan.
The closing speed there.
That's mad. Can you imagine what's going to happen tomorrow in the F3 and F4 leagues? And also the PC leagues, live and exclusive on the YouTube channel. And also check out the Xbox League is already live exclusive on the Tuesday nights and also on the Sunday nights as well.
Okay, we've got Bex right in the wing of... Oh, he didn't get a very good exit though, but he's going to get DRS.
So should have DRS, and it should try and make the move on to Taking Ellis. Oh, that was close. That was really close there. It looks like Taking Ellis was trying to make them get back himself into, try and get back, but he went on the
position.
Oh my God! Beck really pushing it, and now he's lost that place again. No, actually, he's told me off. He's told me off on the track. He's just saying, "Look, I am back onto 13th place," and that's what he has done. That's a good recovery from the back end as well. To be fair,
Stefan's going to get done by Hulkenberger, I think, here down straight.
So go on, Phil. What's going to happen?
He's 7 tenths behind at the moment. Just opened the DRS. He's got the overtake engaged. Can he get? Oh, he's not pulling in as fast as Bills did. No, doesn't get it done. Stefan's just picked up another 3 seconds though.
So Stefan just picked up a 3-second time penalty, but he has pushed away. He should have the DRS again. Hulk should have the DRS again.
Steen on backside there.
Beck's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, so
they're rolling up now, aren't they, the penalties?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Hulk, Humberstone and Jumping Lion, they're the only ones who have had no penalties at all race long, and that's 26 laps of 36. That concentration from those 3 drivers, fantastic stuff from them.
You know you've just mirrored them now, don't you?
Yes, I did, to be fair. I knew that was going to happen. But like I said, we'll just try and have a look at some of the... keep it on the interval. Actually, we'll go to the leader. So yeah, we're going to look at the penalties itself. Now, the gap from Rimp is 8 seconds, so he will drop himself down to 7th place depending on what everyone else does. He might still be in the top 4. So we'll just try and wait and see if Hulk can try and make the move into Stefan. So Nightchade's got the fastest up of the race now with 118.569, and fair play to him as well. So Phil, who are you watching so far?
I was just on with Hulk and Stefan as you came to them there. I think Hulk's got the speed to get him. I just think he's got to get a better exit out of the final corner.
Yeah, I just hope he could try and to do it, but it's just...
Steen has just passed Bangzoid. Or Bangzorg.
Banzorg. It's alright. It's alright. We'll get our pronunciation stuff hopefully next time in the F2 League.
And also, Speed Queen's closing in on Humbostone for third at the moment.
Just waiting. So yeah, so the Red Bull driver of Speed Queen. Don't get me wrong, Speed Queen on her day can produce the goods of getting to the top 3, without a shadow of a doubt. Do you agree?
Yes, definitely. I've known Speed Queen for a long time. Back in the days of other sites where we used to race, she was there.
Absolutely, and
he's going to take a move. Oh, had a look.
Oh, I was going to follow your route there, but yeah, fair.
I think that was just a show your nose moment. That was.
Yeah, just like, look, I am here. Do not mess up now, because I will pounce onto third place. And that fair play to Speed Queen. She's pushing on to try and get onto third. But Hubblestone's trying to keep it cool and calm. But yeah, it's just. But fair play to John Lion, who he's just done his own game all race, and he's just keeping it cool. 9-second gap between himself and Rim.
Yeah.
And but what's your thoughts of John Lion?
Brilliant race so far. I mean, did everything right. Maybe got lucky with the safety car where he was for the call in the pits, but you know, he either took the decision on the as he just puts in the fastest lap of the race. He either took the decision on the softs, and we'll see if that pays off, or he's dealing with what they gave him, and at the moment he's pulling away.
Absolutely, but let's see what happens in this situation. Also,
Speed Queen's really close.
Yeah, Oh, Rim's gone back into the pits. He's gone back into the pits. Yeah, the tyre wear. He's only done 9 laps of that socks. So
here we go. Then we've got to see what happens with Jumper Lining.
So this could be playing everyone's cards. Speed Queen's got a penalty. Hubbestone has not got a penalty. But can he keep it cool and calm and keep the pressure on Speed Queen? Because at this moment in time, if Jumper Lion can try and produce the goods and try and push on with that softs as much as possible, he might go on to do the softs again and try and catch up to these guys. But he'll have to do like proper qualifying laps to achieve it.
Just trying to take a look to see if I can see what Speed Queen got her 5 seconds for. See if it's a pit lane or a contact into the safety car.
So normally we're all waiting for Phil to try and figure out what's happened. Also, Akrinin has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, but Speed Queen slowly trying to pull away from the DRS of Hubbestone.
So Speed Queen and Nightshade both got 5 seconds for ignoring red flags.
Red flags?
Yellow, sorry. How far away is red from yellow? What am I on about? Yeah, sorry, yellow flags. Yeah.
Okay, so we do apologise for that. It's meant to be yellow on that itself, but yes, I was going to say, we didn't see the red flag at all.
No, it must have been when the safety car happened. Sorry, man.
It's alright. We'll let you off just this once, to be fair. So, we got Hulk and John Lion. The two McLarens, funny enough, the two McLarens are the only ones who've had no penalties at all. Still banging out. Actually, we'll have a quick look at Hulkenberg against Stefan. Stefan on his debut, he's done alright, to be fair, into the top 5, but with the experience of Hulk, Hulk try and obviously he will overtake if it stays like this because of the penalty scenario, but can he do it on track?
I think we've got the same thing that was happening before, Mark. I think Stefan has just really got that Ferrari trimmed out in a straight line, Because if we watch now, Hulk's 0.3, he's going to get DRS. Let's see if we can do it. Surely he can do it this time.
Do you want to put money on it?
Yeah, here we go. He's done it before the bridge.
He's done it before the bridge. That's the famous words on there. So well done to Hulk, who's moved up to 5th, but hopefully he'll try and catch up to Bills for 4th place itself. Just waiting for I'm trying to think where the fastest lap is.
He could get the podium here, Hulk, if he stays penalty 3, you know, and has a good few laps.
Well, at the moment, Bill's got 12 seconds of the gap, to be fair. So Hulk will guarantee 4th place, wherever happens. Between Hubbardstone and Hulk is 5 seconds. Pardon me, 5 seconds. But Hubbardstone has got a 3-second penalty. So if Hulk can try and close the gap to under 3 seconds of the gap between himself and Hubbardstone, he might have an opportunity. He might have an opportunity to try and get into the podium, but that's if he can try and keep it cool and calm and collective as well. We got about 5 laps remaining. We've got 5 laps remaining of the Invictus Race League, the F2 League. Please make sure you like and subscribe and check out all the YouTube point of view, as well as the social media side of Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. And make sure you check out the InvictusRacingLeague.com for all the latest news and updates of the standings and everything with Invictus. Who are you watching so far, Phil?
I've just gone to take a look at Jumper Lionel's lap times at the moment, and he set the fastest lap of the race 3 laps ago, but the next 2 laps after that he's just gone into the 19s, and this one now is looking like it's a 19 as well, so I think his tyres are starting to go, Mel. Speed Queen, let's have a look. Speed Queen in reference to him is doing early 118s.
So fair play.
So he's 2.5 seconds now slower than Speed Queen. So I think it's hang on time for Jumper Lionel.
Well, definitely for him now, because with the soft tyres, as we said earlier on, we did say between 30 and 32 we could see the drop happening, but he's keeping it within 10 seconds, so that's still impressive stuff from the McLaren driver as well.
Oh, I mean, it's impressive that the gap he's built is surely more than enough to hang on, but will the tyres actually hang on without getting any issues from punches or, you know, losing the car due to no grip? It's going to be an amazing effort.
It will be, but it just all depends on how he can try and push on. That's the main question. Can he try and push on to try and hold that gap with the next probably about 3 to 4 laps remaining? That's the big question.
I'm on board with him now in his front right. You can see literally on the inside of it the difference between the inside and the outside. There's a massive black line.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'm sure he'll be will be unbelievably worried now. And now it's dropped down to 10 seconds. Now Speed Queen is slowly catching up, but obviously with Speed Queen and Hubbardstone have got the penalties. It looks like Jumper Lion might just hold on, but then again, with the situation itself, I think he'll be all right. I think he'll just manage to do it, but then again, I don't want to jinx it by saying that there'll be a tyre explode or anything like that.
In all fairness to him now, Malk, he has actually stabilised now. His last 3 laps have all been 1:19.2, so it doesn't look like he's losing any more time, shall we say. It just looks like he's stable at that pace.
Absolutely, and he looks like he's done a massive job of producing the goods, and fair play to him. He's just done an absolutely stellar of a job. I'm just trying to see, is there any other battles going on? Looks like Mr. Steam.
Hubbardstone's right on the back of Speed Queen again.
So that again, Speed Queen has noticed that the times are dropping, so she's trying her hardest to try and catch up to Jumper Lion. So Jambalaya will be coming up to the last corner at turn 17. So this will be the penultimate lap. This is the penultimate lap, lap 35 or 36. Oh my God, can we see a frantic finale at the first ever race back after 80 odd days of so much breaks galore? Are we going to see are we going to see a dramatic ending?
Oh, Humberstone had a look. He knows though that if he stays there, he's okay at the moment. He's going to get second, isn't he, because of the 5 seconds that Speed Queen's got. So.
Yeah, surely it should be all right, but it's still the pressure. It's just immense stuff, and we might have the battle between Banzorg and Nightshades in a moment or two. But so far, so good. Jambalay's got a 3-second time penalty. Jambalay's got a 3-second time. So I think he'll be all right. I think he'll just manage. Bills has got a 3-second time penalty. The penalties are absolutely ranking. But again,
if every time you want to pick it up, though, it's probably 1 lap from the end.
But you don't want to do it. It will cost you.
You don't want to do it at all. But you know, if you can see the person behind you's got 5, you can sort of take 1, can't you?
Yeah. So as things stand, it might be Jambalaya, Humberstone, and Speed Queen. We've come up to the final lap now. Final lap of this race. Can we see? Jambalaya is just at the edge of the first corner.
Okay, so I'm going to go on board with him for this lap. Just to watch those times.
We got two wide. Humberstone's going to try and make the move on the inside of turn 1. It's Humberstone has made a move on to Speed Queen. Speed Queen can keep on the inside. 2 wide. It's still 2 wide between these 2 drivers. They're still battling now. Humberstone has made the move. Perfect. Speed Queen, hopefully she will be bouncing back into second place. But at the moment, I don't think she'll try and challenge, because obviously with her penalties she had to try and get ahead of Humberstone and try and get 2 seconds. Aquilinin has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Aquilinen's got the fastest lap of the race actually with 1:15.615.
Okay, Jambalay's just coming into the stadium now, Mel.
So we're just coming up to the final bit now. Beck has got the fastest lap of the race now, 1:15.316. But like I said, you only get the fastest lap if you're within the top 10. But I'll tell you what a way to start. What a way to start off with a bang in the F2 League. Congratulations to Jambalaya, who has just won the Mexican Grand Prix. Congratulations to him. Humberstone, well done to him. He's finishing second. Speed Queen had a 5-second unserved penalty, so she will be finishing in 3rd place. That is your top 3. Bills did cross on the line in 4th, but Hulk, massive drive from him. He's the only one who's had no penalty at all, finishing in 4th. You got Mr. Steen in 5th, Rimp in 6th, Bills in 7th, you got Stefan in 8th, Nightshades is in 9th, Banzorg is in 10th, Quinin is in 11th, Ahmed is in 12th place. But again, it all depends on how these guys can try and capitalise. But we're just waiting for some of the drivers to finish with Aquilin. Yeah, Aquilin, yes, in 11th. And then we've got Ahmed coming up to the baseball ground section. And we'll finish it off in 12th place. Just seeing how taking Ellis and also Beck's just coming up to the final bit now of the stadium section. But what a race so far.
What fairness to Ahmed there, he had a really bad start to the race and he's managed to pull it back to 12th. He was all the way at the back at one point, so he's done a good job to come back there.
Absolutely, he's done a massive job, and well done to all the drivers. Unlucky to CJ Hayes and Wojtek. Obviously Wojtek, scenario with Banzorg will need to be looked at after, but we'll have a look at the standings. Well, quick look at the standings itself, but obviously the podium. But well done to Jambalaya, who finishes off in 1st. Then you got Humberstone in 2nd, and then you got Speed Queen in 3rd place. Well done to those three. Sorry. So we're just going to have a quick glance of the race classification. Here are your race classification for the Mexican Grand Prix. For the Invictus Racing League, the F2 League, you got Jambalaya in 1st, Humberstone in 2nd, Speed Queen 3rd, Hulk 4th, Mr. Steam 5th, Rip 6th, Bill 7th, Stefan 8th, Nightshades 9th, Banzorg 10th, Aquilin 11th, Ahmed 12th, Taking Ellis 13th, Beck 14th, J707 15th, CJ Hayes and Wojtek are the only ones who have had no time at all. We're going to have to stop the stream now, so thank you, Phil, for everything that you've done, and we'll see you hopefully next time. Hopefully there'll be no more issues again. But cheers for that, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.